focusing on upper body and we are taking a seat to ensure our activation in our posture, in our core. If you'd like to do this up sitting on a chair, you are welcome to it. 90-degree bend, palms are up, elbows are in towards your side body. I want that tail to reach in between your butt cheeks and then stack your ears, shoulders, hips, elbows out to the sides, weights out to the side, and then I want you to find a bicep curl. Take your time. I really want you to ignite and squeeze. Really activate those biceps. Show me the inside of your biceps, shining to the front of the room. Reach those palms to your shoulders and then lower down. The next one, you're holding that 90-degree bend out wide. Lift your elbows and then wrap them around your rib cage and then reach overhead. Fingertips touch, squeeze. On this one, as you squeeze, you're really gonna open through the chest, open through that front body, but be careful you are not releasing and arching in your low back and rounding forward. So really pretend like you're leaning up against a wall, stacking ears, shoulders, hips. Next move, alternating side lean. So drop into that left forearm, reach that right arm up, bend your elbow, extend it overhead, and now sit up, dropping into the other side. Reach, pull, open through that chest, reach, press, use your side body to sit up. Extend. The pace, the tempo of these moves doesn't matter near as much as your form and alignment. Finish all the way up, sitting up to a seated position, nice and square. Elbows in, knuckles facing forward. Alternate your punches. So think about crossing your midline, right? Crossing the center of your body without twisting and rotating. Really isolate through that upper body. Try not to interact with that torso. Stacking ears, shoulders, hips. One more, keep it even. Those are your 4 moves. So adjust your posture, ears, shoulders, hips. 90-degree bend, elbows out wide, wide bicep curl. Expanding through your collarbone. So the center of your chest, I want you to reach your collarbones long, east to west. As you do that, don't let that lower lumbar arch and sag. So stand up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Good, 90-degree bend. Lift those elbows off your ribs and then wrap behind your rib cage and then reach overhead. She's got it. Open up. Beautiful. So palms and biceps shine to the front of the room and then your palms drop in overhead, shine to the crown of the head. Big range of motion, big circles to drive. Alternate that side lean. So your palm is lifted. You're going to lower down to those forearms and knuckles. Extend your arm. Drive that elbow down. Extend one more time. You'll feel a stretch in your side body as well. Make sure your hips, both sit bones are grounded onto the floor. So that might mean you can't lean as deep. That is A-okay. Shoulders down, out of those ears. Beautiful. Alternating punches. Try to relax through those hips and hip flexors. Hip flexors are technically core muscles, so don't be alarmed if you feel that activation, but try to relax, engage in the core. Crossing that midline. Big punches. Try to stay steady, stay stacked, ears, shoulders, hips. Exhale as you extend those arms out. Belly button pulls in. One more set. Good, 90-degree bend. Draw those thumbs out wide. Tail in between those butt cheeks. Stack ears, shoulders, hips. If you're not sure what that should feel like, come up against the wall and get everything, the back of your head, the shoulders, up against your wall. That is how straight you should be. Beautiful. We have those rhomboids. Squeezing those shoulder blades, wrapping those elbows around the back of the rib cage and then reaching overhead. Here we go. Option here, dropping your hand weights. squeezing, reaching. If you feel yourself arching and contracting, maybe sitting up in a chair, feet on the ground. Another option, coming to your knees, and that'll allow you to have a bigger pelvic tilt. If you can manage in a seated position, this will really encourage proper posture. You'll engage your core. It is okay to engage those core muscles while you're pregnant. You just need to do the right movements. You need to keep it safe. There are a lot of movements you want to eliminate when activating the core as you're pregnant, but there are a ton that you can keep. Beautiful. Sitting up nice and strong. For your third and fourth round, extend that right arm. Option, no weight. Left arm is going to punch above and below. Try not to sweep and shift. Stay nice and square, nice and steady. You will feel this in your shoulder, in your bicep. You will feel this in your core, in your trunk. You just don't need to rotate side to side. Just staying isolated is what you want to feel. Beautiful. We've got one round to go. Drop that tail in. Stack your shoulders, hips. Wide bicep curl. You always want to exhale as you're doing the work. Here, I want you to exhale as you lower down. Inhale, shoo. Inhale, shoo. Good. Taking a break, you have 10 seconds in between every move to transition and catch your breath. Rhomboid squeeze, shoulder blades connect, and then you reach overhead into that high fifth position. Elbows stay wide. I want you to trace your face, but get nice and wide in the border. Up and down. Wrap those elbows around the back of your rib cage. Stand up tall. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Alternating those side body leans. You'll feel movement in your muscles while feeling length. On this side, you'll feel that length on the right side. And now you'll feel that stretch on the left side. Ground that left hip down. Good. Try not to lean too far forward and punch at an angle. Think about keeping your armpit open, stacking your shoulders up. Last move. Left arm is out in front. Option to drop this left weight, punching above and below that weight. So you're just isolating that left side. Your core is strong. Cross, cross. Anytime you cross your midline with your arms or your legs, you'll activate your core. 3, 2, 1. You're done.